りゃそうでしょ。だってユキは足臭そうだもん。
What? Are you saying your feet don't smell? I can smell them right now if you want.
マッ
What
チ
the
ョ、
fuck?
嗅ぐなら私の足の匂いを嗅いで。全然臭くないから嗅いで。スミは噛んだから、ユキが嗅ぐのは私の足ね。
What the fuck is this scene? Hmm.
朝プロジェクト。恋
恋
愛借りちゃいました。
I'm going to be quite sad if this is the one where I have to choose between Hasumi and Emi. But I feel that's where we are now.
どうです？不審者が2人に増えたのですが。
Yeah, I remember the beginning of this scene. Okay, so both of them just busted in the middle of the night.
私の方が一歩早かったみたいね、スミ。タクシーで来たからちょっと道込んでて。なんでタクシー乗ってたくせに息切らしてたの？
Rich girl, innit?
それは慌てて押したくしたからだよ。エミちゃんこそ部屋着のまんまじゃん、はしたない。
I didn't notice. Oh.
夏場なら全然普通の格好でしょ。あんたのその変装スタイルの方が露出多くてよっぽどはしたないから。
Disguise, you say. Hey, if you're gonna fight, then take it outside.
ユキも外出なさいよ。話あるんでしょ？
No, I said I'd talk tomorrow. Don't you two need time to prepare yourselves emotionally too?
私は今からで平気だよ。エミちゃんもそうみたいだし。
Yeah, but I'm not.
一度言ったことなんだから二度言うなんて楽勝よ。
Even so, you didn't have to come barging in like this.
どうせスミのことだから最後の一押しに来たんだろうけど、そうはさせないんだから。エミちゃんこそ私のことを追っかけてくるだけ追っかけてきて、もしそれだけなら帰った方がいいと思うよ。
Well, they're heating up.
なぜ平和なはずの我が家が修羅場に。
I know, right?
他人事のように振る舞わないでください。兄様、お二人に伝えなくちゃいけないことがあるんじゃなかったんですか？
I thought I'd be ready by tomorrow, which is why I contacted them. But now that they've jumped the gun, I've got to deal with it now. But I don't think I can say that now. Hey, let's take this outside. Don't want to keep bothering the neighbors.
わかった。
Suki, can you watch over the house for a second while Onii-chan's gone?
私を何だと思ってるのですか？自分は戸締まりもしっかりできないくせに。
Besides, she's always looking after the place anyway. I pet her on the head, but she still looks displeased. She ignores me and steps up to Emi and Hasumi.
しょうもない兄で本当にごめんなさい。いえいえ。それとどうか兄をよろしくお願いします。こちらこそ。行こっか、エミちゃん。そうね。
Ooh. The two girls head outside before I do. But I can't take the first step to follow after them. That's when Suki gives me a push from behind.
さっさと言ってください、兄様の不死だら。
But I don't want to. Oh, God, I haven't chosen myself. Who are you calling a blockhead?
女の子を傷つける兄様なんて不死だらでいいんです。
Yeah, you're right, Suki. She's right no matter how things turn out in the end. Okay, I'm going.
はい、いってらっしゃい、兄様。
Ooh. After Suki cheerfully sends me off, I look at my two classmates who are waiting for me outside. Let's walk for a bit, shall we? I have to give an answer, no matter what. The three of us silently walk together until we reach the riverbed, where we can hear the quiet flowing water and the chirping of bugs. The peaceful quiet is broken by Hasumi, who says the first word.
蚊に刺された。
Poor you. She must have been trying to keep it down as she starts crying and scratching at her arm.
知ってる？足が臭いと蚊に刺されやすいんだって。
What?
それ今一番言う必要のないトリビアだよ。
That can't be true. I got bit too.
そりゃそうでしょう。だってユキは足臭そうだもん。
What? Are you saying your feet don't smell? I can smell them right now if you want.
マッチョ、嗅ぐなら私の足の匂いを嗅いで。全然臭くないから嗅いで。
スミは噛んだからユキが嗅ぐのは私の足ね。
What the fuck is this scene? Why do you want me to smell your feet? It's not like I came here to get stung by bugs and smell feet, alright?
そういや、そうだったね。
蚊と足の匂いのせいで忘れるところだったわ。
Fucking hell, stop. They both joke around, even though they know what's coming up. I thought I'd made up my mind. I know I need to answer soon, yet I find myself wanting to prolong this ambiguous relationship as long as possible. You and me both, mate. It's an awkward relationship, sure, but I find it oddly pleasant. And I'm sure Emi and Hasumi feel the same way. But they both want me to give them an answer. So I'll answer them before we get more bug bites, which will make this experience even sadder than it is already is. Can you confess to me again? This time I'll answer properly.
私が先でいい？
ダメよ。私が先。
Just do it in the same order that actually happened.
じゃあ、また二人同時にしよっか。恨みっこなしで。
絶対同時にだからね。ちょっとでもフライングしたら一生恨むから。
The two of them then stand right in front of me, side by side.
エミちゃん、いい？
うん。せーの。これ受け取って。
This is not what I was expecting. Are you supposed to throw a curveball on the second confession? I've got no idea how to process what they've just done.
スミ、何そのお金？一体何万あるのよ。
エミちゃんこそどうして通帳なんか渡そうとしてるの？ダメだよ。
これは今は残高ほとんどないけど、これからもりもり増えてく予定だから、私と付き合ってくれるならこれからの稼ぎは2人の共有財産にしてあげてもいいかなって。
ゆきくん、私と付き合えば逆玉狙えちゃうかもよ。今はこれだけしかないけど、もし私と結婚したらもうお金には困らないよ。
ああ、スミがとうとう汚い手を使ってきた。
もう利用できるものは何だろうと利用するよ。
急に言い名付けとか出てきて困れ。親と喧嘩しろ、この金持ちお嬢様め。
エミちゃん、なんて縁起でもないことを。もし私に言い名付けが出てきても、相手はユキくんでしたっていうオチになるよ。なんなら秒で駆け落ちするから。
ユキもいいから早く受け取ってよ。
ユキくんはエミちゃんの空の口座なんかより現金の方が好きだもんね。
Hold up. What's going on here? I thought you two were going to confess?
だってユキ、私に好きって言われるよりこうした方が喜んでくれるかと思って。
Hasumi, I thought you said you weren't going to rely on money.
そうだっけ？忘れちゃったな。
Emi's completely serious, but Hasumi's playing dumb.
それともユキはまた好きって言ってほしかったの？
Duh!
言ってほしそうな顔してるよね。
I'd have preferred that over you two holding out your cash and bank book.
そっか。
しょうがないな。じゃあエミちゃん、もう一回せーのしよっか。好き！あ、人がせっかく待ってあげようとしたのに？
正直ユキのことスミより好きかなんてわかんない。でもこんなに人のこと好きになったの初めてだから、きっとスミよりユキのことが好きだから、 ユキともっと一緒にいたい。今度は本物の恋人として。
The first time we fought, I thought we'd never see each other again. But the more we saw each other, the more we came to accept each other's presence. She tries so pointlessly hard to show off, but at least she's trying. She inspires me to try a little too.
私ね、実はすっごく後悔してるの。どうしてもっと早く伝えなかったんだろう。どうして他の誰かがユキくんのこと好きになる前に好きって言えなかったんだろうって。でもおかげでもっとユキくんのこと好きになれた。だから私は何度でも好きって胸を張って言えるんだ。だから好き、大好き。この気持ちは一生変わらない。
Ugh. She's an honor student, my only classmate who remembered my name. In fact, she's had unrequited feelings for me for years. And now I've seen her working so hard just to get my attention.
ユキ、
ユキくん。
Have I made up my mind? Fuck no, I haven't. I've had plenty of time to think about it. So I have to answer, here and now. Safe. Oh, that's an I can't choose. That's probably going to be some shit ending, isn't it? We'll just have to see what happens, won't we? Emi or Hasumi? I reach out for the... Oh, I like that. You actually have to choose from the image. It's a tough one. Gonna go for Emi. Emi.
何よ。
I look forward to our partnership. I take Emi's bank book and scratch my head as I say something stupid.
何それ。よろしく頼むって。ユキ、あんたもうちょっと他に言い方なかったの？
Don't laugh so much, even I feel stupid, man. Don't laugh at me, I'm serious.
だってこんなの無理。
How could you suddenly burst into tears mid-laugh? Emi suddenly clings to me with tears streaming down her eyes. What? Did she suddenly lose all emotional stability?
だってすみにユキのこと取られちゃうかと思って。
Hey, stop crying already. You're ruining the mood. I stroke Emi's head as if I was consoling a small child.
よかったね、エミちゃん。
Yeah.
すみ。
ほら、鼻水出てるよ。彼氏の前でみっともない。
Hasumi, are you,
いいよ。ちゃんと2人一緒にいるところで返事してくれてありがとう。
She knows how to make you feel bad.
すみ。ごめんね。
もう謝るくらいならユキくんのこと譲ってよ。
それはダメ。
立ち直り早っ。もしかして嘘泣きだったの？
Asumi's trying her best to act as cheerful as ever. What do I even say to her?
ユキくん、そんな顔しなくていいんだよ。私は私の精一杯を尽くしてエミちゃんに負けちゃったんだから。
Yeah. Hasumi touches my cheek and gives me a fleeting smile. Emi watches quietly.
だから私の初恋はこれでおしまい。これからはお友達として仲良くしてね。とでも言うと思ったか
I knew something was coming.
既成事実さえ作ってしまえばこっちのものだよ。夢中。
She grabs me by the cheeks and tries to kiss me by force.
必殺回し蹴り。
Emi's full force kick blows Hasumi away.
せっかくいい雰囲気で吹っ切れようとしてたじゃん。何をチューしようとしてるのよ、この泥棒猫。
そんな簡単に吹っ切れたら苦労しないよ。私はまだユキくんのことが好きだから、彼女ができたくらいじゃ諦めない。もしエミちゃんと結婚しても絶対諦めないんだから。
Yeah, this makes sense. This basically does follow on from what he's been doing the whole time.
いや、さすがに結婚したら諦めてよ。不倫する気なの？
いいことエミちゃん。一度ユキくんに選ばれたくらいで調子乗ってたら私がすぐに寝取ってやるんだからね。
まさかの寝取り宣言？
にふふ、おかげで別の意味では吹っ切れたよ。これからは私のこと略奪愛の隅とお呼び。
Oh no, she's got no Josama laugh.
何その二つな。隅が壊れ
You've got it tough, huh, Emi?
た。なんで人事なの？絶賛狙われてるのはユキの方なんだからね。
ユキくんももう一度チャンスあげるから、今すぐエミちゃんのこと捨てて私のことを選んでくれなくちゃ。髪の毛切っちゃうよ。いいの？
Don't girls usually cut their hair when they get dumped in Japan? What kind of threat is that?
失恋したヒロインは断髪するのがお約束なんだよ。
あれ？失恋したことは認めるんだ。
I mean, it's a fact. Everyone's seen it.
くぬぬ。今日のところはこれくらいにしておいてやるわ。二人とも覚えておれよ。私は必ず二人の仲をズタズタに引き裂いて血の雨を降らせてやるんだから。
Hasumi says something outrageous as she runs off at about half of Emi's speed. Is it okay to leave her like that?
他にどうしろって言うのよ。それにあの子、ユキのこと諦めないってのは多分本気だし。
I see. Emi must understand Hasumi's feelings way better than I ever could. I've given her my answer. There's nothing more I can say to her. I did arrange a few things beforehand in case this might happen, so there shouldn't be any need for worry. Once things quiet down, Emi and I sit side by side on the riverbed. We should be real lovers by now, but it just doesn't feel real. Maybe it's because we've already done a bunch of lover things, albeit pretend. Now that I think about it, this isn't the second time, but the third time you confessed your love to me.
最初のは脳幹だから忘れてよ。
That was actually the first time anyone's ever confessed to me. You can't tell me to just forget that. It's cruel.
ポテトかじりながら聞き流してたくせに。
It hasn't even been a month, but it feels like it was so long ago. That just goes to show how much has happened this summer. Here, you can have this back, Emi.
Huh?
When I hand Emi back her bank book, she almost starts crying again. Why are you making that face? I'm giving you back your precious bank book. Be happy.
だってこれは私を選んでもらうために質に入れたんだから、むしろ返さないでよ。不安になるでしょ。
Look, it was symbolic, okay? Just take it. Shouldn't you feel more anxious about having someone else hold your bank book?
他人じゃないもん。彼氏だもん。
Emi, your boyfriend didn't choose you for your bank book. Have some more confidence in yourself.
そっか。
Besides, Hasumi's cash was a lot more appealing than your dumb old bank book.
どうしてあんたはあげたら落とさないと気が済まないの？素直に彼女のこと喜ばしてよ。
Ah, get used to the snide remarks. They're the best part. It's because you're always getting ahead of yourself. It's not like I can even do anything with just your bank book alone. Hand over your cash card and tell me your PIN. Yeah, in Japan they have cash cards, isn't it? Not really debit cards as such.
って強欲！そのままの勢いで身ぐるみまで剥がすつもりね。お金じゃなくて私で満足してよ。
Wording. Don't say it like that. That sounds wrong.
もう恋人同士なわけだし、そういうのもそのうちね。
I have no idea how to react to that sudden suggestive statement. Anyway, it's fine and dandy that Emi and I are lovers now, but what exactly do we do now? And I doubt I could just leave it to Emi, since she's probably feeling the same way. It's getting late. I'll walk you to the station. I stand up and brush off the grass and dirt on my butt. I casually reach out my hand to Emi, who's still seated.
ショット。
Emi grasps my hand and stands up, which is great, but she doesn't let go. What's wrong?
今日はユキとずっと一緒にいたい。
Unwilling to go home, Emi grips my hand tight. What, you plan on spending the night away from home again? Have your parents not said anything yet?
今日は平気。だってちゃんと男に会いに行くって家飛び出してきたもの。
You just tried to pass it off as a joke, didn't you?
なんでわかるのよ。でも嘘は言ってないから。
Well, whatever. It's too much of a hassle to walk you all the way to the station anyway.
そんなこと言って本当はユキも私と一緒にいたいんじゃないの？
Or, taking your behavior and safety into consideration, we could call a taxi and send you home directly. How about that?
調子に乗ってすみませんでした。
As long as you understand, then let's go home already. Suki's worried. Emi and I make our way back home in the humid summer night, still hand in hand.
はあ、やっとどっか行った。
I watch from afar as the two of them leave hand in hand. I was waiting on standby to make my appearance in case I saw Emi-chan leaving alone in the middle of the night. Finally, I sit down on the deserted riverbed, hugging my knees.
あれじゃ私の入り込む隙間なんてないよ。
I realized that long ago, or at least I thought I did.
こんなことになるんだったらもっと早く伝えていればよかった。
As far as I'm concerned, that's all there is to it. I should have mustered the courage earlier. I should have become his friend earlier. I should have told him I loved him earlier. I was scared of rejection. I figured that talking to him every now and then would give me a tiny chance of him falling in love with me, with no chance of him hating me.
でもね、その一歩がずっと踏み出せなかった私に勇気をくれたのは他でもないエミちゃんなんだよ。
If it weren't for Emi-chan, I may have kept these feelings bottled up for the rest of my life. But thanks to Emi-chan, I was able to tell him how I feel. I would have secretly still loved Yuki-kun, even once I became an adult. I would have secretly still loved Yuki-kun, even once he forgot about me. At the very least, I don't have to worry about trifling matters like that anymore. Because at least I got to be his friend.
だからしょうがないよね。
But even so... Ah, you poor thing. That doesn't make it any less frustrating. If only I could wash away my feelings for Yuki-kun with these tears.
ねえ、ももちゃん、あれどうしたらいいの？
Was the whole peanut gallery in attendance tonight? Saki asks as she looks at Sumi hugging her knees from a distance, not quite understanding the situation. Well, I don't blame her since Yuki told me to drag her out here without him really giving us an explanation. I've got a pretty good idea what happened to Sumi though.
本音は後ろからギュッと抱きしめたいところだけど、今はこうしてちょっと離れたところから見守るしかできないかな。それでいいの？世の中、泣かないとどうしようもないことだってあるんだよ。
Ain't that the truth?
ももちゃんにもあるの？そういうこと。あったらいいなって今の隅見ながら思ってる。
もうさっき難しい話よくわかんない。
さっきみたいなエセビッチにはわからんよ。
なんで私バカにされたの？もうユッキーに頼まれたからって来るんじゃなかった。
ただいま。
What do you mean? It's not even your house.
細かいことは気にしないの。
そうですよ兄様。いずれはエミさんの家にもなるかもしれませんのに。
つまりそれってユキと
Suki, don't just casually say things like that. Emi's so embarrassed, she started emitting an Emmy award-winning evil maniacal laugh.
笑ってるんじゃなくて言葉に詰まってただけなんだけど。あとしれっとしょうもないダジャレ織り交ぜるのやめて。
I wasn't making puns. Now keep it down before you bother the neighbors.
お二人はちゃんとお付き合いすることになったのですよね。
Did she know all along? I haven't told Suki the specific details about me and Emi yet, but since she's too smart for her own good, I guess she figured out the gist of it by now. But I bet she's confused as to why we're having a lover's spat as soon as we become lovers.
お兄さんとお付き合いすることになりました。瀬川恵美です。改めてよろしくね、月ちゃん。
兄様にもとうとう彼女が夢でも見ているかのようです。
She's adorable. Sorry, this is no dream.
これで私の心配事が一つ減りました。今夜はよく眠れそうです。
Wait, Suki, you mean I've unknowingly been an emotional burden on you this whole time without even knowing it? Ooh.
兄様、とっても鬱陶しいので、どうかエミさんとイチャイチャしておいてください。私はお茶を入れてきますので。
Man, I could go for some tea. She's in a rebellious age. I can smell it. I hang my head and sit on the couch.
いや、あんなの誰でも鬱陶しがるでしょ。
Hey, if you're my girlfriend, then you're supposed to be on my side. Back me up here.
典型的な亭主関白。なんでそんなに強気なの？私が簡単にユキのこと嫌いにならないとでも思ってるの？
I like the dynamic. It's fun. I've always been like this, haven't I?
言われてみれば確かにそうだった。
What you say?
はいはい、無理して茶化そうとしなくていいから。別に私は普段通りでいいんだからね。
Well, what about you? Just a while ago, you were brash enough to lean on my shoulder, but now you're suddenly keeping your distance. Emi's awkwardly sitting to the side of the sofa with enough room for Suki to snugly squeeze in.
だって付き合えたからっていきなり甘えたら浮かれてると思われそうじゃん。
Good point. Alright, exactly who are you trying to show off to? No, who cares if I think you're excitable?
それもそっか。じゃあ失礼して。エミさん、
お茶どうぞ。
ロケット花火。
Right as Emi starts snuggling up against me, she forms a triangle with her hands over her head, diving over my lap and covering her face.
次じゃん、いるじゃないの。
Alright, I totally forgot.
花火はちゃんとお空に向けて打ち上げてください。危ないですから。
Ignoring Emi's antics, Suki places the tea down on the table. Hey, get off before Suki-chan's tea gets cold.
早くもユキの対応が冷めてる。さっぱりした。
Emi walks out of the bath with her hair still loose and flowing. You're fine just showing yourself off fresh from the bath like you own the place, huh, Emi? You're acting like one fat cat.
誰が太くなったって？見ての通り、程よく引き締まった体じゃないの。
That's not what I meant. Chill out.
紛らわしいこと言うユキが悪い。
Without asking, Emi pours herself a glass of milk from the fridge and pouts as she chugs it. What's that health nut doing? Is that where she gets her stamina from?
エミさん、明日は雨みたいなので、もう洗濯して浴室乾燥かけちゃいますけど、下着一緒に洗っちゃいますか？
あ、お願いしてもいい？
Whoa, wait. You mean you're going commando again?
ユキのエッチ、そんなわけないでしょ。ちゃんとユキに買ってもらったの履いてるから。ほら。
Emi brazenly flips up her skirt, showing off the men's underwear she's wearing underneath.
エミさん、はしたないですよ。
Ooh, Tsuki the judge is here, and she's judging you harshly.
だってこうでもしなくちゃノーパン疑惑は晴らせないもの。それにこれ短パンみたいなもんだからセーフ。
I have no idea how she judges what's embarrassing or not. Then what about your bra, Emi?
もう寝るだけだしつけてないけど。あんまりジロジロ見ないでよ。
Telling me not to stare is just gonna make me stare. I'm a boy after all. Next time you come, bring a change of clothes you can just leave here.
そうする。ユキ、変なことに使わないでよ。
安心してください。私が厳重に管理しますので。
Okay, seriously, what do you two take me for?
好きな女の子の所持品にはついいたずらをしてしまうのが男心だと私は理解しています。
Where'd you get that wisdom from? An English textbook question? What do they teach you in school, Tsuki? What the fuck? What an idiot.
月ちゃん、クラスメートの男の子とかすごく子供っぽいとか思ってさ。
エミさんにもあったんですか、そういう頃が。
あったあった。ちょうど月ちゃんくらいの頃。みんなそうだよ。
Oh, shut up. Leave the boys alone. That's the age where they'll have the most fun. It's true. For some reason, it feels like Emi's hitting it off with Tsuki faster than with me. It's not like I'm jealous or anything, but is this really okay, considering you just became boyfriend and girlfriend? I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
私もユキの家来る前に全力疾走したせいでさすがに。
It's a little early to sleep, but I can't shake off the sleepiness.
健康のためにもこれくらいの時間に寝るのがいいんです。特に兄様は最近夜更かししすぎていますから。
It's not like I'm staying up late because I want to. Blame her.
私のせいなの？スミも同罪じゃん。
You think she made it home safely? Perhaps the shock of rejection has turned her badassery into actual badass, and she's prowling the streets at night looking for trouble right about now. Hey, it could happen.
心配なら電話してあげたら。
It doesn't feel right if I'm the one who calls her right now. So please, could you call her instead, Emi? Perhaps I'm being oddly overconscious, but I've got no choice but to rely on Emi today.
と思ったら向こうからチャット来たし。
Emi's phone rings with a notification sound. I peek at the screen over Emi's shoulder.
エミちゃん、もう別れた？しょうもないことで喧嘩して別れた？
イライラ。
Kinda wonder what would have happened if I chose her now. After reading the message, Emi immediately sends a barrage of poop stamps and chucks her phone aside. If that's how she is already, I doubt she's gonna last.
ブロックしてやろうかな。
Please don't, that'd be too sad. I'm still not sure if she really is okay, but if she's able to send a chat message like that, then at the very least she's not loitering around in a dangerous part of town. Mate, that doesn't matter. She could be anywhere and send a message like that. Okay, time to sleep, I guess. Good night, Emi.
ああ、おやすみ、ユキ。って待ちなさいよ！
As soon as I try to enter my room, Emi blocks me with a body. Out of the way. My bed's in there, you know?
私はどこで寝ればいいの？
Alright, you always shamelessly sleep in my bed, don't you? Since Emi's body is pointlessly sturdy, I'm sure she can sleep anywhere, but it definitely feels wrong to make her sleep on the couch. In that case, use my bed. I'll sleep over here. What, you still need something?
ユキと一緒に寝たいな。なんちゃって。
Emi looks at me with upturned eyes, refusing to let go of the hem on my shirt.
ダメ？
You know as well as I do that my bed's too narrow to fit two people.
大丈夫！私が上になるから。
Exactly how do you plan on sleeping?
それはこうギュッとできる感じで。
Think of the season. It's summer, you know?
エアコンつけたまま寝ればいいじゃん。
Also a bad idea. Do I raise the electric bill to sleep with Emi? I'm conflicted.
悩むな。
Before that, Emi. I knew that was coming.
いけない。月ちゃんいるの忘れてた。
I displeased Tsuki stands behind me and Emi.
お二人は恋人さんなのですから多少は許容しますが、どうか最低限の節度は持ってほしいものですね。
ごめんなさい。
とはいえ、知っての通り我が家に来客用の寝具はありませんから。兄様、
We should actually get one then. Yes, little sister of mine.
エミさんとの同衾を条件付きで許可します。
I didn't say I was gonna sleep with her.
では命令します。兄様からエミさんに触れるのは禁止で、エミさんと添い寝しなさい。
私からはいいんだ。
もちろん不死だらなことはいけませんからね。
しないってばそんなこと。ねえユキ、
Nothing sexy either, okay?
溝落ちに一発入れて朝まで安眠させてやってもいいのよ。
本当にお似合いの二人ですね。
They do, it's true.
そう見える？
Ah! Don't hit me to hide your embarrassment. I take an elbow to the gut from the embarrassed Emi.
ではおやすみなさい。エミさん、兄様。
おやすみ、月ちゃん。
I close the door to my dark room. The two of us stand side by side in front of the bed.
お先にどうぞ。
Why do I need permission from you to use my own bed? What are you getting nervous about now? It's not like it's the first time you slept in my bed. Her reaction's just like Hasumi's. They must really be childhood friends, huh? If you can't make up your mind, I can push you down if you want, you know?
それはそれでありだけど。
Really? What? Emi pushes me down instead. I was expecting Emi to jump in immediately, but she freezes with her arms still thrust out. Ah, come in already.
どうやって？どういう感じでユキのベッドにお邪魔すればいいの？迷える子羊である私にどうか教えて。
Just get in, man. Ah, would you get a move on already? Come on. I pull Emi by the hands and drag her into bed. Unexpectedly, we end up face to face.
接触禁止なんじゃなかったの？
I'm not supposed to touch you when we're in bed, but touching you before you're in bed is totally safe. I've successfully pulled Emi into bed, but she's just sitting. I don't know how to get her to lie down.
もしもし。
Whew.
何我関節って感じで背中向けて横になってるの？
Man wants to sleep. Come on. Because this way you can lie down without having to worry about anything, right?
それもそうね。じゃあ失礼して。
It's a narrow bed, so no matter how much I try to shrink my body, I'll end up touching Emi. Not only that, but for some reason I can feel the palm of her hand on my back. Am I just imagining things, or are you staring at my back?
だってユキがこっち振り向かないか見張らないと。
You're planning on staying awake the whole time, aren't you?
さっきまであんなに眠たかったのにどうしてだろうね。
Well, you can't help it when your heart won't stop pounding.
ユキ、私のこと選んでくれてありがとう。すごく嬉しい。
What's with the formalities again?
なんとなく。ねえ、どうしてスミじゃなくて私を選んでくれたの？
Do I have to say?
だって気になるじゃん。それにもしユキが好きになってくれたところがあるならこれから大切にしないとでしょ。もっと好きになってもらうために。
That's a pretty admirable stance coming from a show-off like you.
ユキ、今照れてるでしょ。
What?
そうやってユキが無理して意地悪なこと言うときは大概機嫌いいときだもの。
You sure you're not just filtering my personality through a lens of positivity? Don't put me on such a high pedestal, or you'll only set yourself up for disappointment.
ほら、口数が増えた。
I know, right? Looks like I can't let my guard down around Emi. Even if she can't see my face, that's annoying.
いいから教えて。ユキは私のどこを好きになってくれたの？
Your face! Ah! Without saying anything, Emi pinches the hell out of my back. What was that for? I was telling the truth.
次はヘッドロック決めるから。
Nothing in particular.
やっぱりチョークスリーパーにする。
It's just, when I'm with you, things are kind of fun. At first I thought you were annoying, but before I knew it,
気づいたら何？
I found myself wanting to be with you longer. That's all. It's no stretch to say that Emi's presence has become about as pleasant to me as Suki's. Despite letting out a happy squeal, Emi clamps down on my neck.
私も同じ。ユキに会うたび別れるのが寂しくなった。もっと一緒にいたいってユキと同じこと思うようになってた。それが好きだってことに気づいたのはつい最近のことだけどね。
So you're saying you don't know specifically what made you fall in love with me either?
ちゃんとあるけど。
Oh? Then by all means, elaborate.
顔。
Huh? Hey.
顔っていうより表情？ユキって面白いくらい顔に出るから。
So do you.
やっぱり私たち似た者同士なんだ。
I don't know how to feel about being put down to your level.
はいはい、照れ隠し照れ隠し。
No matter what I say, she's just gonna take it as me hiding my embarrassment, huh? So with that in mind, I roll over and look Emi right in the face.
ちょっとこっち見ないでって言ったじゃん。
She sounds mad, but she doesn't look mad at all. In fact, she's smiling. Emi, you seem kinda excitable today.
だって嬉しいんだもん。
You know, if you were always this upfront and charming, you'd probably have more friends.
ユキにだけなんだからね。彼氏への特別サービス。
Why'd you sound like you expect something in return?
ユキは無償の愛っての知らないの？
There's nothing more scary in this world than freebies.
そう。じゃあ私金欠だし、もっと愛してあげるからお金ちょうだい。
Here we go. If anyone should be getting paid, it's me. Keep working hard to financially support me.
いや、貢がないけど。
What? I thought all the money in that bank book was mine now.
次の給料分から振込先変えてもらおうっと。
How two-faced of you. I'm disappointed.
私もユキにだけは言われたくないんだけど。
The two of us can't help but laugh. Since we've finally become lovers, I thought we had to do something different. But maybe we're actually fine just staying the way we are. Yeah, that's the fucking secret, mate. Just, you know, chill.
あ、いいこと思いついた。お金の代わりにユキからも言ってほしいな。
Say what back?
私のこと好きって。
That again? Why?
だってまだユキからは一度も好きって言ってもらってないでしょ。私はもう何度も言ってるのに不公平じゃない。
I'll say it eventually, when I feel like it.
絶対言わないやつじゃんそれ。さりげにまた背向けてないでこっち向きなさいよ。
How can you expect me to say something so embarrassing?
私だけ言ってユキが言ってないのはずるい。好きって言いなさいよ。言えー。
Ah! Easy on the neck! Emi and I end up grappling with each other and...
今胸触ったでしょ。
No, I didn't. I touched your ass.
触ってるじゃん。月ちゃんに言いつけちゃおう。
Shit, no, please, no. You started it by going for a cheap shot.
ご近所迷惑、不純異性行為、極刑。
すみませんでした。
Threatened by Tsuki, the two of us prostrate ourselves on the bed. Without saying a word, Tsuki slowly closes the door and returns to her room. Hey, we got yelled at thanks to you, Emi.
私のせいなの？連帯責任でしょ。
Whatever, I'm tired. Let's sleep.
ちょっとまだ聞いてないんだけど。
Emi grabs my arm, still unwilling to let me sleep. You want me to say it that bad?
ユキだって私とスミに初めて好きって言われた時信じらんないくらいにやついてたくせに。
I see. Then hand over some money and I'll say it however many times you want.
出た。
Why'd you look so disgusted? We don't have to do this if you don't want to.
ユキは私とお金どっちが好き？
Hey, what's with the difficult question?
もしお金なんて言われた日には私どうにかなっちゃいそう。
Emi's acting like a sickeningly frail maiden, but her face says, I'll beat the shit out of you. You're more precious, Emi.
大事？大事ってことはつまり何？
It's 10 years too early for that, stupid.
あ、逃げた。
I dive under the covers to avoid Emi's demands. I'm well aware that my fortress is frail in front of the ferocious force that is Emi, but for some reason, Emi doesn't come after me as I treble under the covers.
ねえ、10年早いってことはユキは10年後も私と一緒にいてくれるの？
That's longer than your average marriage these days. What makes you think that?
だってそういうことじゃないの？
Well, if you don't get arrested for domestic violence before then, I guess so.
またそうやって憎まれ口ばっかり。
Since I'm all wrapped up in the sheets, I can't see Emi's face, but I can hear her voice soften ever so slightly.
しょうがないから今日のところは勘弁しておいてあげる。
Really? When I timidly pick out the sheets, Emi brings her face close up.
でもユキが言ってくれるまで私も言ってあげないから。
Noted.
ほんとユキも人のこと言えないくらい見えっぱりよね。
But you're the only one I call a show-off.
それだけ私が特別ってこと？
I'm going to sleep.
おやすみ、ユキ。
Damn it! I hate letting Emi have the last word before we go to sleep, but I don't think I've got a chance of winning here.
ねえ、ユキ、まだ起きてる？
What's up?
狭い。
What a coincidence. I was thinking the same thing.
もうちょっとそっち詰めてよ。
You've got it safe since you're on the wall side. If I scooch any more, I'll fall off.
じゃあ、ユキが落っこちないようにこうしてあげる。
Emi gently wraps her arm around my back and hugs me, but not too tight. Are you sure you can sleep like that?
寝顔見たら突き落とすから。
Well, you better not drool on my pillow either, okay?
うっさい。今度こそおやすみ。
Yeah, good night. Soon enough, I hear Emi snoozing, allowing me to drift to sleep with peace of mind.
やっとバカップルのやかましいのが終わりましたか。
Look who's finally awake, sleepyhead.
ユキだ。おはよう。
Emi slowly gets out of bed, half asleep.
ユキは朝っぱらから机に向かって何してるの？って勉強？
Emi suddenly peeks over my shoulder and gets surprised over nothing. Early in the morning? It's almost noon.
あら、ほんと。
Emi looks at the room clock and murmurs like an old lady. Guess I can't blame her considering we ended up chattering in bed on and on until we finally fell asleep last night. Go wash your face and brush your teeth. Suki's getting lunch ready.
そうする。
Emi casually steps out of my room, already knowing her way around the house. We only started going out yesterday and she already feels at home. I'm starting to doubt my common sense. I woke up a bit earlier and decided to catch up on studying for exams since I've been too distracted by romantic affairs lately. While I may have ended up dating Emi, that doesn't change the fact that I'm going to go to university just like I promised Suki. It gives me more reason, if anything. I've come to realize that I should think more seriously about my future. Speaking of studying, how's Emi's studies going along? She said she'd start studying seriously after summer break, but I hope she doesn't come crying to me again.
ユキ、ご飯よ。
For some reason, Emi's calling me from the living room. What are you, my mum?
ちょっと、私に母性を感じないでくれる？まだそんな年じゃないから。
Emi had been helping Suki cook after washing her face and freshening up.
スキちゃんはお兄ちゃんだけで寂しくなったりしないの？
私には兄様だけいれば十分ですから。
Suki.
いちいち泣かないでください。
ほんと、ユキってばシスコンなんだから。私にもそれくらい甘えてほしいんだけど。
Hey, don't interrupt this sibling bonding moment. This ain't a show. Go away.
もはやこれは二重人格の域ね。
それにこれからはエミさんもいてくれますし、寂しくなんてありませんよ。
何この子、超かわいい。お嫁に欲しい。
I'm not letting Suki marry anyone.
私も出したくない。
私の味方はいないのですか？
Poor girl. What are you saying? There's no man in the world who's a better match for you than me. Let me support you for the rest of my life.
そんな意地悪ばかり言ってると贅沢しちゃいますよ。
Go ahead. We can just milk Emi's bank account dry.
まだお金取るつもりなの？私もう結構ユキに搾取されてると思うんだけど。
兄様、エミさんとお付き合いするからにはそのレンタルバイトとやらはもうやらないのですよね。
That's a good question. I've roughly explained the circumstances with Suki, but now that she mentions it, that might be a problem. But I need money. Now that I've lost Emi as my biggest cash cow, I've got no choice but to continue.
金づる言うなし。他って椿さんとか？
Oh, right. Emi knows about Tsubaki-san since I told her that one time everyone ran into each other at the study group. Though she still thinks those twins are my relatives. Well, if you insist, I can look for other different work.
へえ、私のこと気遣ってくれるんだ。
Well, I suppose. I know work's work, but if I were accused of infidelity, I'd lose credibility, and trust is essential when it comes to making money.
またそうやってへりくつこねるわ。素直に私が嫌がるならやらないって言えばいいのに。ね、月ちゃん。
兄様はこういう人間ですから逆にわかりやすいですし。
Hey, don't team up with Suki, you coward. Now that Suki said it, there's no way I can talk back now.
別にバイト続けてもいいけど。
What? I can't help but tilt my head a little since I wasn't expecting Emi to say that.
まだお金がいるってのもわかるし、それは私だけじゃ力になれないから。
兄様、女の子にここまで言わせていいのですか？
What do you want me to do? I know Suki's pressing me, but I haven't met my savings target, and I still need to study for exams. Thus, I need to save as much as I can during summer break. I guess that means I've got no choice but to compromise.
じゃあこういうのはどう？私がユキに特別なお願いするときは今までみたいにお金払うってのは。そしたらいくらかレンタルのバイトは減らせるでしょ？
I know this may sound weird coming from me, but are you sure?
だっていくら恋人同士だからってユキは私からタダでお金もらいたくなんかないでしょ？私は別に一度はユキに通帳渡したくらいだし、それでもいいんだけど。
Well, yeah, I did say there's nothing scarier in this world than freebies.
それにユキのこといつでも好きな時に呼び出して会えるってのはやっぱり魅力的だから。
Just to remind you that I've got my own life, okay?
でもよっぽどのことがない限りは私のこと優先してよね。ユキってばバイトのない日は割と暇なの知ってるんだから。
Those are some pretty lax restrictions.
何を言ってるんですか兄様。こんな理解のある彼女なかなかいませんよ。すみませんエミさん、うちの家庭事情を組んでもらって。
その分ユキには無茶聞いてもらうつもりだから平気。覚悟しておきなさいよね。
なんだか不健全な匂いがします。
I know, right?
いや、そんなエッチなこととかは考えてないからね。全然これどっちも。
It sounds sketchy because money's involved. Nobody was thinking it was sexual until you brought it up.
とにかく私がユキのこと援助してあげるからバイトはほどほどにしてね。
それではまるで援助交際。
あれ、いかがわしいこと考えてるのはむしろ月ちゃんなんじゃ。
Hey, don't go pointing at my little sister like that. How dare you call her dirty when you're not even wearing a bra?
もうつけてるからね。いつまでもノーブラでいると思わないでよ。
私はお腹が空きました。血は喧嘩の続きは後にして早くお昼ご飯食べましょう。
血は喧嘩じゃない。
Yeah, it's not a lover's quarrel.
お付き合いしてるのに。私は今のでお腹いっぱいになりましたが、まだイチャつき足りませんか？
すみませんでした。
The two of us take our seats once Suki scolds us.
ユキ
What's up, Emi?
暇。
Then go home already! After lunch, Emi lazed around in the living room having girl talk with Suki, and now she's in my room being annoying and clingy while I'm trying to study.
付き合ってまだ1日も経ってない彼女にする対応じゃないと思うんだけど。
Then how about we study together?
あ、明日は夏期講習で登校日だから、今日は顔筆。
That's not something a student preparing for exams should be saying. Do you only ever study when you want to show off?
やっぱり私もちょっと勉強してから帰る。家だと絶対やらないし。
Why the sudden change of heart?
大学、ユキと一緒のとこ行けたらいいなって。
Oh, that would be nice. Emi glances over at the red book I've got open. Don't choose a university just because of a guy.
ユキだって月ちゃんに言われたから進学することにしたくせに、動機は似たようなものでしょ。
Ugh. She's right about that, which is why I can't talk back.
それにどんな理由だって勉強するのはいいことだし、しといて損なことはないもの。ね、私も勉強したいから椅子詰めて。
Sit on the bed, man. This chair and desk are meant for one person, though. Study in the other room.
ユキが仲良く一緒にって言ったんじゃないの。
Studying is supposed to be something you do by yourself, though. Ugh, good grief. I give up, pick up my study materials, and move over to the living room. She should have no complaints if we use the dining table.
よいしょっと。
Hey, why are you sitting right next to me? Sit on the other side.
だってこっちの方がわからないとこがあったら教えてもらいやすいでしょ。
You're just gonna distract me. I've got 4 whole chairs, so just sit your ass down in the one opposite from me.
シャーペンとノート借りるから。
Listen to me when I'm talking.
よいしょっと。
This time, Suki sits in the chair opposite to me. Not you too, Suki. I can't help you with your studies. Though I doubt you need my help.
せっかくエミさんがやる気になっているのですから、席は隣でもいいじゃないですか。以前勉強しに来た時だってエミさんちゃんと集中してやっていましたし。
Yeah, it's true. Everyone else was a distraction back then. But why are you siding with Emi?
先ほどはまたエミさんにいろいろ相談に乗ってもらいましたから。
そういうことだから諦めて勉強するのね、ユキ。
Emi has completely won over my little sister. These two girls are enough to corner me on their own, huh?
頑張ってくださいね、エミさん。兄様が進学先でまたぼっちにならないように。
任せておいて。ユキのキャンパスライフは私がバッチリフォローしてあげるから。
If anything, it's you who's gonna need the support, you show off.
さすがに大学生になったら自重するもの。ありのままの私で頑張るから。
We'll see about that, but first you gotta focus on getting admitted.
ねえユキ、大学一つランク落とさない？
Why do I have to stoop down to your level?
そればっかりは私も同意見です。
Yes! Thank you!
エミ、頑張る。
Under pressure, Emi acts all cutesy-like, but there's nothing I can do for her here.
送ってくれてありがとう。
I didn't have a choice since Suki told me to go. At this point, Emi knows the way from my house to the station by heart. There's no need for me to walk her to the station this early in the day.
月ちゃんに言われなくても送ってくれるつもりだったくせに。
Don't set your expectations of me so high. You'll just set yourself up for disappointment.
だ、そんな簡単に幻滅してあげないんだから。
She's pretty smug for someone who was whining about how tired they were from studying before we left the house.
じゃあまた明日学校で。バイバイ。
Later. Emi heads past the turnstiles without making a commotion. She must be satisfied today. Now that I think about it, Emi and I haven't seen each other at school since that whole debacle. We've already patched things up with Momoko and Mihama, so I don't have to worry about that though. Should I just act the way I usually do at school? I decide to just wing it as I retrace my steps back home.
家でもちょっとだけ勉強しとこっと。おはよう、ユキ。
I arrive in the classroom several minutes early, only to find Emi sitting on my desk waiting for me as if that's a new hobby or something.
何？黙っちゃって。付き合ってること、学校では隠すつもりなの？そんな、思春期の男女じゃないんだから。
I know I may not show it, but I do care about your reputation, okay? If people knew you were dating a gloomy guy like me, then the reputation you worked so hard to build up by showing off is gonna take a hit. In fact, she actually has been garnering some attention from the generic no-name classmates. Emi's a member of a group of fairly attractive, popular girls, so if she suddenly started talking intimately with a ghost with gloomy bangs, I wouldn't blame anyone for looking on in curiosity. Yeah, they might think this was a hentai or something.
別に不特定多数によく見てもらいたかったわけじゃないし、私はユキと話せる時間と場所が増える方が嬉しい。
You can just casually say some embarrassing things, huh?
だいたいユキがその鬱陶しい前髪切れば済む話だと思うんだけど。もう。
Oh, and I just want to avoid those unwashed mashes seeing me at work. If I hadn't hidden my true form like this, then everything would have been over the moment I first met up with Emi outside of school. No, wait, things may have just gone through a different development, but in either case, I doubt we would have ended up as boyfriend-girlfriend. When I think about it like that, I feel an odd attachment to my bangs.
セミちゃんおはよう。ああ、ユッキーもいるじゃん。まだそのうざったい前髪切ってなかったの？
Everyone, get in a hit, come on. Will you people stop calling my hair gloomy and stupid? Mihama walks in cheerfully, having completely patched things up with Emi.
すきばさみあるけど断髪しとく？
Those are just scissors. You're not gonna give me a bob cut, but a bald cut.
おかっぱユッキー。ちょっと見てみたいかも。
ももちゃん、ハサミ。
No, no!
おはよう。
Stop! Stop! Emi, have you seriously imagined me with a bob cut? And if you have you decided that violence is the answer to make it reality?
おかっぱが嫌なら、さっきバリカン持ってるけど使う？
Why do you girls even have these things? Do you have a whole barber shop in your bags?
女子はいろいろと大変なんだぞ。
Is that a yes?
そうだそうだ。
Hey, put those scissors away. Just wait a second. Why am I just casually talking in the middle of this group of girls? This is so out of character for me.
あれ、スミは？遅刻なんて珍しい。セミちゃんなんか知らない？
Ooh.
何も。
Ominous. Emi shakes her head a little awkwardly. She hasn't seen her since everything that happened yesterday, so she probably still doesn't know how to approach her. But that honor student's tardy? I hope she didn't do anything weird in desperation.
スミ、大丈夫かな？夜遊びとかしてグレてないかな？
I don't know.
スミなら昨日深夜に食べた激辛ラーメンのせいでお尻がボンバイエしてるから遅れてくるってさ。
Poor girl. Man, spicy ramen sounds good though.
違う意味の夜遊びしてた。
She'd have been watching her weight for a while now, so I guess the stress must have caused her to relapse.
一体何をしてるのスミは。そんなことしてたらユッキー、セミちゃんに取られちゃうのよね。
What an idiot! Huh?
ユッキー、さっきなんか変なこと言った？
Hey, Emi, 1 second. As Emi transforms into a dumbass character, I whisper into her ear. Did you not tell them we're dating yet?
だって言うタイミングがなかったんだもの。
At the very least, Kozeki knows. She saw the whole thing. Sorry, Kozeki, Momoko, yeah. Learn from your mistakes, idiot. Stop hiding things from her or Mihama will quit being an idol again. That night, I asked Momoko to take Mihama with her and look after Hasumi, but I didn't tell her the specifics.
ねえねえ、二人で何コショコショ話してんの？怪しい。怪しさ満点だよ。
花ちゃん、つ い先日これ私の彼氏になりました。
This thing. Emi pinches me by the nape of the neck and presents me to Mihama. Hey, don't treat your boyfriend like an object.
あれ、さっき気づいてなかったの？
I know, right? What an idiot.
まさかセミちゃん、ももちゃんには話してサキには内緒にしてたの？
いや、ももちゃんにも今初めて言ったんだからね。なぜバレたし。だって妙に距離近いし、エミは無自覚にユキのことペタペタ触ってるし、どう見たってバカップルのそれじゃん。実はハマちゃんじゃなくてももちゃんこそが真の隠れビッチだった。
That's rude, man.
ちょっと男慣れしてるだけで何でもかんでもビッチ扱いするのやめなさいよ。
やだ、この子たち女子力低すぎ。
それでどっちから告ったの？もうキスはした？エッチはしたの？
やっぱり聞いてくることがビッチ。ねえ、ハマちゃん、赤裸々ビッチトークはまた今度にしよう。 TPU を考えて。
For a more appropriate time and place. Oh my god.
ビッチトークって何？普通にガールズトークの領域でしょ？これってさっきがおかしいの？
女子校でもないのに朝っぱらから教室で話すことではないだろうね。
Seriously, have some shame.
なんであんたは外野から物言ってるのよ。当事者なのに。
This wouldn't be a problem if you just told them everything up front.
おやおや、二人とも下の根の乾かぬうちに血は喧嘩を始めましたよ。もも、そうさ。
なんとかは犬も食わないっていうくらいだ。放っておくのが吉だ。
Mihama and Momoko grin at us from a distance. Honk. She's smacking him. Don't wrap your fist against my back to vent your frustration, your embarrassment.
でも待って、セミちゃんとユッキーが付き合ったってことは。
Go on, you can do it. I can see the gears turning in your head right now.
そう、あぶれ者の隅は自動的に私と結ばれることになったのだ。
Boy, everyone just wins in this one, don't they?
あぶれ者って、それはさすがにスミがかわいそうじゃない？
私というものがあるのに浮気なんてするから。
これは何を言ってもダメなやつね。スルーしよっと。
スミともちゃんと二人で話したから。
ユキ、そうなの？
I nod when Mihama looks at me in the face.
ユキをエミに取られたショックから深夜の激辛ラーメンに走るスミ。その肛門の行方はいかに。次回、逆襲のスミ、オイルショックに備えろ。
I believe that's a reference to Shah's counterattack, isn't it? Axis shock or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
なんであんたはさっきからハイテンションなのよ。そんなにスミが失恋して嬉しいの？
失恋？またまたご冗談を。だってあの子、どうせまだユキのこと諦めてないんでしょ？
Yeah, you've got the measure of her pretty well.
そうなのセミちゃん？
そうみたい。これからは略奪愛のスミとお呼びって言ってたし。
いや、本当に何があったの？
今日の放課後はエミの尋問会で決定。
Looks like you've got it tough too.
だからなんで他人事なのよ。
It's called girls talk because there's no dudes. I consider opening up about my relationship with Emi before things become a complicated mess again, but the bell rings before I do.
本当にスミ、大丈夫なのかな？
If she doesn't come to school later today, you can go check up on her with Mihama and Momoko.
そうする。
Emi trots off to a seat once the teacher walks in. I guess I'll at least give her a call later today, too. But it would later turn out that Emi and I were worried over nothing.
トイレ長かったね。大きい方？
When I come back from the bathroom during lunch break, Hasumi's sitting in my seat acting like she owns the place. What about you? Is your ass okay?
この世に チーズで中和できない辛さがあるなんて知らなかったよ。
I think you need to use yogurt to neutralize it. Since when can cheese neutralize spice? So, why are you sitting in my seat with your bento all laid out to boot?
にゅふふ。こうした方がお互い気兼ねなく話しかけられるでしょ。私なりの気遣いってやつだよ。
Oh well, thanks. Now move out the way.
はい、どうぞ。
I didn't say scoot over a microscopic amount.
お尻半分浮いちゃうけど、今の私にはちょうどいい開放感なんだよ。
I didn't ask for a report on your butt status.
一緒にお昼食べるくらいいいじゃん。
He's got a girlfriend. If that's what you want, you could have just said so sooner. She's still not budging from my seat, so I borrowed the empty seat in front of mine. Once again, my lunch today is a bento made by my loving little sister Suki. Thanks for the food. Or itadakimasu, as he should be saying.
一緒にお昼食べようって言ってるのに、どうしてそっちの机でお弁当広げてるの？
Hasumi annoyingly quips at me from behind. What's the problem? We're still at close distance, so it's not like there's a problem, is there?
少しでも距離があったらダメだよ。せめてこっちに机くっつけて食べようよ。
Why? It's not like we're having a communal school meal or anything. If we push the desks together, it's going to attract everyone's attention, even if we're at the edge of the classroom.
私の注目はすでに浴びているけどね。
Ooh, thank you, Emi. I looked to the side to see Emi standing in a daunting stance with a smile plastered on her face. As you can see, this girl commandeered my seat.
力ずくで奪い返したらいいじゃん。腹パンしてもいいから。
そんなことしたらまた私のお尻が大変なことになっちゃうよ。
お昼からしれっと現れてユキと仲良くランチタイムだなんて私が許すと思ったの？
どうしてエミちゃんの許可が必要なんですか？
だってユキは私の彼氏だもん。
プチッ。
Emi boldly provokes her.
何今の音？お尻からラーメンでも漏れたの？
それならブリッだよ。
I'm trying to eat here, you bastards. It's better than feeling too awkward to talk at all, but this is still just terrible.
っていうか、スミがお弁当って珍しい。まさか自分で作ったの？
お手伝いさんと一緒にね。これからはちょっとでも家庭的なとこアピールしていかないとって思って。エミちゃん食べてみる？
どうせ本当はユキに食べてもらおうと思って作ってきたんでしょ？ということでユキ、毒味は任せたわ。
Me?
エミちゃん、そんな余裕ぶってていいの？私の方がお料理できるようになったらユキくん一瞬で私に乗り換えちゃうかもよ。
肩払いたいわ。ちょっと練習したくらいですぐ追い抜かれるわけないでしょ。はいユキ。
なんでエミちゃんが私の作ったおかずでしてるの？私にさせてよ。
そこまで許可した覚えはないから。ユキも口閉じてないでさっさと食べなさいよ。
I've got no choice but to chew once Emi shoves the omelette in my mouth. What is this? It tastes crazy good. It's not even freshly cooked, but it's nice and soft, with a taste of sweet omelette spreading through my mouth.
そりゃあうちのお手伝いさんは家事のプロですもの。プロに見てもらえば私だってちゃんとできるもの。
Wait, so who cooked it? Your maid or you?
あ、ほんとだ。美味しい。
これがスミの家庭の味か。
One of my favorite tropes of this game is people just randomly appearing in scenes now.
私の分が。
Tears start to well up in Hasumi's eyes when the remaining omelette gets snatched away by Emi and Momoko, who appeared out of nowhere. Oh, fine. Here, I'll give you some of Suki's handmade karaage to pay you back for the omelette.
いいの
Don't leave your mouth gaping like an idiot. Feed yourself.
私もミニトマトあげる。
私焼きそばパンだけど一口かじっていいよ。なんかみんな妙に優しい。さては私のこと超えさせて腹肉プニプニして楽しむつもりだな。
いや、 そんなことしなくても勝手に深夜ラーメンとチーズで超えていくんでしょ。
How the fuck can you have ramen and cheese?
エミちゃん、女の子はね、ちょっとくらいむっちりしてた方がモテるって前に小夏ちゃんが言ってたよ。
That was ages ago! Man, I'm glad that's come back though.
泉さんの言うことなんて信じちゃダメよ。カロリーは女の敵。心に刻んだ教訓を思い出して。
実際エミちゃんの方が私よりいくばくかむっちりしてるじゃん。ビンムチムチボディじゃん。
今なんつった？
こらこら、二人ともしょうもない喧嘩しないの。やるなら恋のバトルにしなさい。
にゅふふ、それもそうだね。私の蓄えた熱量はそのためにこそあるのだ。
ちょっとももちゃん、スミのこと焚きつけないでよ。ただでさえめんどくさいんだから。
いやー、スミ失恋したらしいし、私なりに慰めてあげようと思って。
私がユキくんのこと好きでい続ける限り失恋とは言わないのです。
こんなけなげなスミを差し置いてエミのこと選んだ理由も気になるな。
Believe me, it was a tough choice.
ちょっとももちゃん、気安くユキくんの腕に抱きついてるんじゃないよ。
スミ、それ私のセリフだからね。
Emi and Hasumi flank Momoko on both sides and drag her away.
なんかさっきのことハブにしてみんなで盛り上がってるし、私も混ぜて。
You're the one who didn't walk in. Just scoot in like Momoko did. Things get out of hand once Mihama jumps into the fray. The girls are so distracted with each other they forget about gloomy old me, leaving me alone to save Isuki's cooking in peace.
お兄ちゃん、ようやく瀬川さんと付き合い始めたって本当？
As soon as I finish changing and head out into the hall, Konatsu squeezes out beside me. Emi and I have been going out from the start, remember?
白を切っても無駄。たとえお姉ちゃんは騙せても、この私は騙せない。
I'm glad that she could tell. What evidence do you have?
だってお兄ちゃん、まだ童貞だもの。
How do you even know that?
お兄ちゃん本当に童貞だったんだ。小夏超びっくり。
By the time I realized Konatsu tricked me with a leading question, it's too late.
何それ、小夏。私聞いてないんだけど。
Oh, you're here too. Chinatsu's in the restaurant, perhaps here to see her sister. Don't just blab about my sexual experience, you nosy sisters. It's not like you're sex experts yourselves.
でもこの前聞いた時はエミさんだけじゃなくてハスミさんともいい感じだって。そういや夢のが二股とか言ってたわね。お兄ちゃん、童貞のくせに最低よ。
Don't just jump to conclusions.
そうだよ。だってお兄ちゃんは私とお姉ちゃんも含めて4玉玉中だから。
勝手に私を含めないでくれる？っていうか4玉玉って何よ。そういう妖怪がいるの？
You've forgotten Tsubaki. Looks like she's having another rough day dealing with her little sister's antics. I make my escape as the twins spend some sibling bonding time. That said, I'm on the clock, so I start making my rounds around the restaurant.
すみません。
Oh, here we are. Yes, are you ready to order? Oh well, if it isn't Tsubaki-san.
あら、ずいぶん淡白な反応なのね。もっと喜んでくれたっていいじゃない？
Tsubaki-san sulks a bit as she looks at me. She must be here after work again as she's wearing a suit. Wait, did you come here to see me? In that case, of course I'm happy to see you.
ゆきくん、あなたって本当に？
I'm serious.
それより彼女できたらしいじゃないの。
Man, news goes fast. How'd you... Right as I get cocky with my teasing, Tsubaki-san counters me out of nowhere.
なんでもちくわもないわ。さっき向こうで話してたじゃないの。
She heard that?
しかも相手は瀬川さんなんでしょ。よくここでバイトしてて、ゆきくんに彼氏のふりしてもらってたっていう。
I mean, that's what it was at first. Well, things happened.
ゆきくん、年上のお姉さんが好きとか散々言っておきながら、結局は年の近い子がいいなんてひどいわ。
You're still my ideal type, of course, Tsubaki-san.
今の彼女さんに言いつけちゃおうかな。
Fuck! Tsubaki-san, are you a little tipsy right now?
ちょっとだけね。
今日はそういう気分なの。
She keeps taking small sips from a glass, perhaps tired from work.
バッキーもちょっぴり本気になりかけてたから複雑なのよ。
If you want to sound deep, you could try putting the glass down first. I was an idiot for having the slightest hope that she'd drink herself out cold today.
もうこの年になると失恋した時なんて飲んでなきゃやってらんねえのよ。
So why are you drinking? You weren't part of the contest.
まるで私が失恋したかのように言うのをやめてもらえるかしら。そうでなくとも秋はいついかなる時でも飲んでるでしょ。
バッキーとユッキーは愛人同士なのだし、ハウたまたまでもノープロブレムか。
How? What?
問題しかないのだけど、いくら愛人だからって私もユキ君の一番でありたいという気持ちは少なからずあるのよ。
Huh? Tsubaki-san? Is she really that drunk?
まあ理解できなくはないわ。まだ若くて可愛くて元気のある子になびいてしまうのは。ユキ君だって男の子だもの。私みたいに中途半端な年前よりはね。
It's not like I chose her for those reasons, Tsubaki-san. And it's not as if you're nothing special.
一度私で性的興奮を催したことがあるくせによく言うわ。
Could you please not say something provocative enough to cause a huge misunderstanding? It's true. Yes, it's true, but that was all mostly an accident.
それなら私でもあるはず。
I have. But that's me. The guy behind the character. No, not you. Not even once.
そんな妹のパンツとお尻を見て鼻血大噴出しながら失神したお兄ちゃんは幻だった。
That is totally a fantasy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm 100% positive that was just your imagination, without a doubt.
重大な記憶の欠落が見られる。病院へ行った方がいい。
Man, that's some solid gaslighting right there. No, you.
どういうことなのよ、お兄ちゃん。
What? Not you too, Chinatsu. I was afraid she was going to come leaping at me, but instead she starts rubbing her head against me like a cat trying to leave its scent.
ちょっと汗臭い。お兄ちゃんの匂い。
What the fuck, man? Chinatsu's gone into a usual needy baby mode, but there's something clearly off about her. Hey, why is she drunk too?
お水と間違えた。
Damn it, Konatsu, I swear. How'd that make you drink it too, huh?
私が酔ったら歯止め効かなくなっちゃうかも。
Man, don't sidle up to me while flipping up your skirt. Look, just take responsibility for your sister and look after her.
でもお姉ちゃん、酔ってなくてもたまにこうなるから放っておいても平気。
I don't care, but I'm busy dealing with a more bothersome drunk right now.
まったくもう一体誰のことだろうね。
At least she's self-aware about it.
ユキ君がしてほしいのならもう一回耳たぶハムハムしてあげてもいいのよ。
おはようございます。何このカオスな状況は。
This is mostly your fault.
なんでよ。
By the time Emi's shift starts, the restaurant has already become a living hell.
あれ、ユキ？
Hey, took you long enough. I quickly finished preparing to go home after work, but instead of going home immediately, I wait for Emi.
別に待っててくれなくてもよかったのに。
Of course I did. I mean, come on.
そっか。じゃあ待っててくれてありがとう、ユキ。すごく嬉しい。
Let's go home. I naturally grasp Emi's hand when it brushes against the back of mine. Though I've gotten used to us being together, I still haven't gotten used to us doing things lovers do. But I figure holding hands is one of those things. I've decided that since I've chosen Emi, I should reciprocate her feelings to a certain degree.
ユキのって暑い。
Better hot than cold, right?
冬は手袋代わりに良さそう。
Will Emi and I still walk hand in hand like this when winter comes? I can't even imagine it.
ねえユキ、もうちょっとで給料日だし、早速お願い事してもいい？
I'm happy to have such a wonderful girlfriend who's just itching to financially support me.
本当に嬉しそうなのがムカつく。
Even as she pouts her lips, Emi doesn't let go of my hand. So what's the request? I know the chances of this are slim, but you're not thinking of showing off for something stupid again, are you?
そういうわけじゃないけど、見方によってはそうとも言えるかもしれなくはなくないかも。
That's a weird way of putting it. I see. You finally stooped to that level, huh?
うっさい。今回はユキが悪いんだからね。
Please enlighten me. How could the consequences of your showing off possibly be my fault?
実は
Okay, what happened? Let's turn the clock back a few hours to just after school today.
ようやく終わった。どうしてこんな天気のいい日に夕暮れまでお勉強しないといけないの？
気持ちは痛いほどわかるけど、私たち受験生だししょうがないよ。
それよかさっさと帰って残り少ない夏休みを堪能した方が建設的でしょ？という
Oh, fuck.
今日はみんなでどっか寄ってかないの？私今日はパス。帰ってやりたい新作ゲームがあるから。
Man, I've been playing Elden Ring. That game is sick.
あ、そう。セミちゃんは？
バイトだけど、それまで暇だからいいよ。
よーし、あの付き合い悪いゲーマーは放っておいて2人でカラオケでも行こう。私がいつまでも構ってやると思うなよ、小娘ども。というかエミはいいの？
何が？
せっかく付き合い始めたんだし、ユキと一緒に帰るんじゃないの？ああ、ごめん。そういえばそうだったね。さっきのことはいいから一緒に帰りなよ。ほらほら。
ハマちゃん押さないでったら。
She keeps pushing me towards Yuki's desk. I see. Since we're lovers now, it's only natural for us to go home together. I've been learning so hard today. I completely forgot that Yuki was even my classmate. He's so imperceptible. I didn't even think about walking home with him.
でも制服姿のユキと一緒に下校デート、ちょっといいかもしれない。ねえユキ、もしよかったら私と一緒に帰ろう。っていないし。
ユキくんなら講習終わった瞬間に教室から出て行ったけど。
For some reason, Sumi's sitting at Yuki's vacated desk.
にふふ、残念でした。ネクラの帰宅部であるユキくんに放課後などという青春的時間の概念は存在しないんだよ。
へえ、じゃあスミはそれをわざわざ私に言うためにユキのこと追っかけないで待ってたんだ。
私はそこまで意地悪じゃないよ。今日はちょっとお腹の調子が優れないので帰るタイミングを伺って。ピックフラワータイム。
Pink flower time? She actually said it. Sumi holds her stomach as she runs off to go fertilize the flowers.
座ってないでおとなしくトイレにこもってなさいよ。
Oh, toilet humor.
あれ？ユキもう帰っちゃったの？
ああ、そうみたい。
セミちゃんとユッキー、本当に付き合ってるの？だって付き合い始めたばっかりなのにお昼もあんまりイチャイチャしてなかったし、普通もっとベタベタするもんじゃないの？せっかく同じクラスなのに。
Everything that happens is all Saki's fault. She always starts everything.
そういうもんなの？ももちゃんはどう思う？
まあ私は人それぞれだと思うけど。
See? Momoko knows.
そっか、ももちゃんがそう言うならいっか。
いや、ももちゃんはサバサバ女子代表だからそれでいいかもだけど、相手はあのユッキーだよ。積極的に行かないと飽きられちゃうかも。お、実践経験ゼロの処女ビッチが語るね。だからビッチ言うのやめなさいよ。これからの先は清らかな乙女キャラで売っていくつもりなんだから。
なんだか急に不安になってきた。
そう、もっと危機感持たないと。今日は自滅してるけど罪だってまだ諦めてないんでしょ。どうしよう、助けてももちゃん。求めてビッチって 呼んでいいから先にも助けを求めて。
やれやれ、困った子羊ちゃんだこと。しょうがない。この桃子お姉さんが恋のイロハを独断と偏見で吹き込んであげましょう。
セミちゃんやめとこう。この恋愛相談所うさんくさすぎるよ。まだ先の方が参考になりそうだよ。
正直どっちもどっちな気が。
ちょっとさっきより先に彼氏できたからって調子に乗るなよ。おーん、二度と歌えなくしてやってもいいんだからね。
さっきはともかく確かに私の意見はあんま参考にならないと思う。エミとタイプ違うし。ももちゃんの思う私のタイプって何？草タイプ？強いて言うなら格闘タイプじゃない？
一体何の話をしてるのよあんたたち。
まあサシモのエミもちゃんと初デートの約束ぐらいもうしてあるんでしょ？
About that.
まさかセミちゃん。
デートね。エミ知ってる？
Oh, here we go.
付き合ったのはいいけど、お互い初めてで慣れてないとそのまま何もせず消滅しちゃったりもするから。会おうとしないと会えない夏休みなんかは特に。何でもいいから会う約束しとかないと。
なるほど。
なんでサキが感心してるの？ま、エミもちゃんと会う約束してるならあとはなるようになるんじゃないの？そうだよね。大丈夫。私ちゃんと会える女だから。というわけで私のこと置いてさっさと帰ったユキが悪い。
I like the busted logic. I see.
お尻かきながら聞き流さないでくれる？そっちの手も握ろうか？
Oh, don't. How are we supposed to walk like that? Once again, she's reaping what she's sown for being such a show-off. Don't you commute to school by train anyway?
でも駅までは一緒じゃん。そっか。ユキはそんなに私と一緒に帰りたくないんだ。
If I did, then I wouldn't be holding hands with you right now.
それもそっか。で、なら放課後も待っててよ。
You don't want too much of a good thing, you know? Everything in moderation. If you saw my face 24/7, you'd get tired of it by the third day.
大丈夫。ユキな顔に飽きてきたら前髪下ろさせて気分転換するから。
Don't use my hair for weird purposes. Anyway, even if you don't get tired of it, I will.
そんな簡単に飽きられちゃうの？私。
Oh man, this talk. I'm joking. Don't look so worried.
よかった。このままユキのことどっかにつなぎ止めておかなくちゃいけないかと思った。
That's an oddly controlling thing to say.
だってユキってば本当にフラッとどっか行っちゃいそうなんだもん。
I don't know what's giving her such anxiety, but I wouldn't just leave Suki behind and go off somewhere. Besides, I said I'd let you see me if you ever said you wanted to see me again, remember?
金さえ払えばな。
Exactamundo. We smile at each other.
だからお願い。今度ちゃんとしたデートしよう。本当の恋人同士になってから初めての初デート。
Oh, is that it?
ちょっと最初から2人で約束して2人で待ち合わせして2人だけで楽しむデートなんだからね。ユキも気合い入れてきてよ。
Hype? You really think I need to deliberately get myself hyped to go somewhere with you now? You better not get so hyped that you forget to put on underwear yourself, Emi.
プール行くんじゃないんだし忘れないから。それともデートだからってまさかエッチなこと想像してるんじゃないでしょうね。
No, not one bit.
全くしてないのもなんだか腹立つんだけど。
Your palms are sweaty. Knees weak, mom's spaghetti. Okay, how about the day after tomorrow at noon? I've got work in the day and prep school at night tomorrow. I ask Emi as we arrive at the station and I let go of her hand.
あさってね。わかった。
There's a bit of a delay to Emi's answer, as if she's got some misgivings about something. Okay, head straight home without head straight home without any detours, okay?
罪じゃないんだからそんなことしないってば。
I casually waved my hand to turn my back towards Emi.
ユキ。
What? You still need something?
なんでもない。ごめんね、呼び止めて。あさって楽しみにしてるから。じゃあね。
Yeah, later. This time, Emi dashes off past the turnstiles. This isn't the first time she's acted suspicious, but, well, whatever. We'll see each other again the day after tomorrow, so I decide not to worry about it.
辛くなければ深夜に食べても大丈夫。
うろうろ。
Save, save.
セーブする？
Ooh, Emi route, yeah. Well, that'll be it. For now, anyway. Well then, congratulations are in order for our new couple. I am surprised that the game is continuing the story. I think I'm used to romance stories which end when the main characters become a couple. I still feel bad for Hasumi, but it's clear to me now that she couldn't win. Her affection for Yuki was just too one-sided. In the end, I feel like Emi really is the best match in terms of personality and interactions. Poor girl. Hopefully she'll recover from that horrendous stomach bug. Next time on Koikari, Emi and Yuki go on a date, and I rack my brain on how to keep you two happy.